musicians. Thanks for joining us. We are on number 35, episode 35. It's super exciting. Tonight we have Mr. Mykle Perkins. Mykle, thank you for being our guest.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm going to start off with my first question, and I'll let you get right to it. So you described your music as enthusiastic acoustic or speed folk. So for those who have never heard those terms before, how would you describe it?
Like Alice in Chains or Pearl Jam, just brought down to the acoustic world.
Okay.
You know, a lot of acoustic music is like really soft and pretty and lovely and wonderful. But then I'm a serious caffeine addict. I even have a song called Caffeine. So my acoustic music tends to be a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more enthusiastic.
Mm-hmm.
I've also called it acoustic grunge because I used to do a lot of, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots covers. Yeah, it's just acoustic music, but it's a little more caffeinated.
A little more caffeinated, and that's where the speed brass comes in.
Yeah.
Well, that's really exciting. We are, guys, as you may know, we are going to hear the motorcycles and stuff, but I'm sure Mykle will be able to sing way over that. I will let you get to your first song.
All right. First one's an instrumental. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was super cool. I love that. How long did that take you to learn?
To learn?
To do that kind of fingering to the guitar.
I played for like 10 years before I could ever play like that.
Yes.
Okay. Just not trying to hide your face.
Okay, we're not trying to hide my face, but so 10 years you say?
Well, I mean, so yeah, I played for about 10 years before I really started branching out, being able to do stuff like that.
Wow, that's impressive. So, my first question. Oh yeah, let me remind you guys, if you have a question for Mykle, make sure to drop it down below, and we will get those answered for you towards the end of the segment. So that gives them an opportunity, but I am going on to mine. So your influences range from the CS and why was it? Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
And
Yes.
sometimes Young.
And sometimes Young. To Rush, Bee Gees, and Tool. What do those artists have in common that resonates with you as a musician?
Soul.
So.
And Mike, if you can speak more towards
Yes. It's a good plan. Soul. I mean, just, emotion, feeling, individual, like, so many different types of music, so many different bands. You can like one band and not another.
Mhm.
Whatever hits you, whatever moves you.
Yeah, those are all great bands. Tool, I mean, it's more my age, but I love them all. That's awesome. So growing up in Cleveland, you're in Springfield now, but growing up in Cleveland and living in several different states, do you think geography changes the way a person or you experienced creating music?
Yes,
And how so?
especially for me.
How so?
I think that as the years have progressed throughout my life,
Mhm.
not only does a person hopefully become a better musician, work at it, become a better musician. So by the time I got here to Springfield, I'd been playing for 30, 20 some odd years.
Mhm.
I've been playing for like 44 years. Growing up in Cleveland, my skills weren't as developed as they are by the time I moved here in my mid-30s. I don't know if it's so much the geography as much as it is just I happen to be here when, you know what I mean? Like, you just keep getting better, and it just happened. Springfield is the best music I've ever played. The people that I've met, and the friends that I've made, and the bands that I've been in, the people I've played music with, it's been the best of any place I've ever lived in my life. And I don't know if it's because Springfield is better than whatever, just that it happened to be the right place at the right time. I met the right people when I was more prepared to meet those right people. And those right people just happened to be here in Springfield. Not that Cleveland or Boulder, Colorado, or any place else I've been was less great. It just happened that that's where it hit me. Was when I lived here, when I moved here.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. Is there a place you've lived that still shows up in your songwriting even today?
Well, I've written songs that reference Colorado. Not really. I mean, I grew up in Cleveland, so a lot of the songs I wrote were when I was growing up. A lot of the songs I wrote when I lived in Colorado. I haven't actually, interesting enough, I have not written as many songs here as I did when I lived in Colorado or in Ohio.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know. I tend to reimagine my own songs. Like I'll have this song that I wrote when I was like 18 or 19 or 20, and I'll play it for a few years, and then you get tired of playing the same songs because you've written new ones, or you've learned new cover songs. But then like 10 years later, you're like, you revisit it. And I haven't played that in a while, and it can take on a whole new life for you. Not only because it's been a while since you've played it, but also maybe you've changed things up. You've changed the approach. Maybe it's a little bit more enthusiastic now than it was when I was 18.
Yeah.
I have a lot of songs like that where I've reimagined them and just do them differently now than I did. Maybe it's because I spent a lot of time just reimagining my own stuff from earlier. And that they sound a little different now. Especially when you know, the people that I played with in Ohio 30 years ago, 40 years ago, versus people I played with in Colorado 20 years ago and 30 years ago, versus the people I play with here now, they're all different personalities. So when I played those songs with the people I knew in Colorado 25 years ago, those people added their touch. And now here I am all these years later in Springfield, the people I've met here have added their touch to it. And they'll never be able to match what the people in Colorado were doing, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that new, exciting.
Yeah.
Throw me something, throw something in there. Give me an idea. Have me, say, should we go to the A chord here? Just because I wrote this way 20 years ago doesn't mean I'm not ready to change it up. So every place I've lived, the different personalities of the people I've played with have influenced how the songs sound.
Oh, that'd be
The other
exciting.
musicians that are playing on it, I play the same song 1,000 times and play it exactly the same way 1,000 times. I'm gonna get real bored real fast. Just the individual people that I've played with always make things much more exciting.
That's awesome. I'll let you get to your next song.
What is my next song? I need to retune real quickly. That first song was called Sound Painting. And this next song is called The Promise. Interestingly enough, the bass player in my band is called Sound Painting, and the band is named after the song, not the other way around. It was my bass player's idea. Hey, we're gonna call it Sound Painting. I'm like, okay, sure. This one's called The Promise. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, I mean, we touched on this just a little bit ago, but some artists chase reinvention while others spend their lives becoming more themselves. Which path do you think you have taken?
If I say that again, some artists choose.
Reinventing themselves, while others become more themselves.
While I like to reinvent my songs,
Mm-hmm.
I think me personally fall in the category of just becoming more myself as the years have gone by.
Mm-hmm.
But I like both.
Yeah, you choose both.
Yeah.
Option C.
Option C. All of the above.
And let's see, where am I? Oh, I skipped. Okay. How has your definition of authenticity changed since you've gotten older?
It hasn't changed. I've just my definition of the word hasn't changed, but the way I live my life, I am far more authentic now. I'm not, the older you get, the less you care about petty crap.
That's the truth.
Yeah. And so who cares if I wear earrings or have tattoos or if I wear nail polish? And, when I was younger, I would have been more intimidated by that. But I just don't care anymore what anybody thinks. I'm going to be me.
Right. It's your life. Live it how you want to.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold up. Okay. What do you think younger musicians sometimes misunderstand about developing their own voice?
Oh my! What do they misunderstand about finding their own voice?
Yeah, developing it, and yeah.
I don't think it's anything to do with the young people now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's always been generally speaking, the younger you are, the more impressionable you are.
Mm-hmm.
Not always, but the more conforming you might want to be accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas again, as you get older, I don't think it's anything to do with, or very little to do with, kids now versus kids have always been confused, searching. Again, not all kids, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's part of being young is looking for what you want and who you want to be. I don't think.
Do you think it's easier for kids now than it was back when you were starting out, though?
I think it is because they have the internet. And, with, like in video games, you have the cheats.
Mm-hmm.
I think the internet's the cheats for musicians. You want to look about how to play a song, just look it up.
Well, I mean, developing their own voice.
No, I don't think it's any easier to develop your own voice, but it would be hard for me to say because I'm old enough to be the grandfather of the kids who are coming up now, learning how to play and be musicians and finding their voice. I think it's just part of being young. I think it's part of youth, is looking for that and finding ways to do that.
Right.
I don't know that the kids today have it any better. If anything, maybe
It's
they
never
have
going to change.
maybe they have it worse because they have too much information bombarding them.
This is true.
I mean,
so.
how many? You're on Snapchat, you're on Facebook, you've got this, that, and the other. You're on whatever. All this information is constantly bombarding you. How much time do you actually have to sit down and think about who I am, who I want to become?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be harder now for younger people.
So you got lucky on that.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, I will let you get to your voice and sing us another song.
When my oldest son was about 6 or 7 or 8, he told me this was his favorite song of mine that I'd ever written. So I'd like to send this out to my son Jake. It's called Soaring. Thank you.
It's all around. Let's see. Oh, where did it go? So music can create community among complete strangers. Can you tell me a time that you could remember that you just saw that magic happen?
Pretty much every time I walk into the cellar during
The cellar days. Oh
the
my
cellar
god.
days, the cellar dwellers.
The cellar dwellers.
You could find yourself on stage with somebody you'd never met before, and you're ripping out this massively epic tune
Oh my god.
with somebody you've never met before.
I miss those days.
I do too. I mean, it's still going on at other,
Other
Lindberghs.
place,
It's
yeah.
moved on to a new place.
Mhm.
Same concept, but I'm old now. I don't get out as much as I used to.
They need to do it earlier. Need to have it earlier. What's something you've become more certain about as you've gotten older?
Not caring if I mess up. If I make a mistake while I'm playing a song, especially when they're original songs that maybe a lot of people aren't familiar with, if I mess up something, so like I don't get really nervous anymore because I don't really think
Because you don't care.
Because I kind of don't care.
You don't care.
Most people aren't going to notice anyway because they probably don't know the songs as well as I do.
Mhm.
But even if I do mess up, after 44 years of playing, I kind of know how to cover it.
Mhm.
I hope. I think I'm successful at it. I just don't get nervous. If I mess up, I mess up.
That must be a relief, though. Just feeling just okay.
Yeah, because I remember when I was younger, I would get really nervous before heading on stage,
Mhm.
and that is a whole level of stress that I don't have anymore.
Mhm.
I do care enough that I obviously I really care. But if I make a mistake, I'm not going to beat myself up over it.
Mhm.
There's always next shows, tomorrow, this, whatever. To me, it's about the performance more than the perfection of the note or maybe I hit the wrong note, maybe I sang the wrong note.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's about the overall performance.
So, Simon is going to be on our show. Your son is going to be on our show in a couple weeks. Are these things that you've been teaching him?
Since the day he was
since
in
he-
utero.
Oh, yeah. So do you think, observing him, do you think he's as chill as you were at that time? Or does he more chill now at his age than you were at his age?
I think he's more advanced at his age than I was at that age.
Because you didn't have the role model?
No, I didn't. Not personal. My role models were famous people. But no, Simon of course had the advantage of having his tutor living in the house with him, and he grew up in a house that had a band practice space as the living room.
Yeah.
We had the drum set, keyboards, two layers of keyboards, bass corner, guitar corner, bistro tables for people to come and sit around and drink beers and pack bowls while we're having band practice.
Wow.
Of course, not packing bowls for Simon when he was a kid, but as he got older,
When he got older.
not when he was 13, but
Yeah.
He grew up in a different environment than I did.
So you've been able to teach him all these things. Like you don't
Yeah.
need to care. You don't need to stress about these.
No, and Simon was a good learner. He learned how to play drums in literally like 45 seconds, and was playing full songs with us from the very beginning. He is born to be a musician. He learns that.
That's exciting.
So
That must be
that's
exciting to watch.
a huge reason why he's more advanced in his abilities, his confidence at 24 than I was at 24.
Wow. Well, that's going to be exciting having him on. We'll have to have both of you on one time. What keeps live music special in a world where almost everything is available digitally?
Going to see people that I know to play music. Like I love going out and seeing the local bands. I haven't seen a big name act in a very long time. It's all the local festivals, the local pubs. That's what keeps it exciting for me, because I get to know the people, I get to see the people, I get to be in the same room as the people. I'd rather, and plus, You know, you can go out and see like 20 local shows for the price of one big name act.
That's true. That's true.
And that's 20 big name or 20 local shows with a couple of beers.
Yeah. And you get to, you know, you even get to talk to them afterwards.
yeah.
You can't
Chances
do that
are I
big name.
probably know them.
Yeah, that too.
I'm probably buying them their next beer.
Yeah, you probably played with them over the
I
weekend.
probably did, or I'd open mic night at Lindbergh's or
One of
or
the many
Sellers
open
Brothers.
mics that we have
Yeah.
in town. Well, I'll let you get to your next song.
All right. Well, I told you that that last song was my oldest son's favorite song. This song is Simon's favorite song. He suggested I play this one today, this evening. Where are we? Are we evening? Are we night?
Evening.
Tonight?
It's 7 o'clock.
When Simon was a little kid, this was his favorite song of mine. And this is a song that I wrote for my childhood best friend, having grown up on the west side of Cleveland. It was very homogenous back in the 70s. My childhood best friend was not white, in a town that was almost completely white. And I got to watch, I didn't get to watch, I had to watch how that was for him. I got, you know, it was not always easy for him in the 70s and that era, that area of the town. So this is a song I wrote for him. It's called Sweet Innocence. I was born a simple child, trapped inside a complex world, torn apart, hate and greed. Must admit that I don't believe, we only wanted to be friends. He's black, I'm white, there's nothing wrong. You could have seen we'll both bleed red. I know he cries like my other friends, and I've seen him cry like my other friends. Through the eyes of a child, all are born so very innocent. Prejudgment shows its head, it takes away that sweet innocence, that sweet innocence, that sweet innocence. We only wanted to be friends. He's black, I'm white, there's nothing wrong. You could have seen we'll both bleed red. 'Cause I know he cries like my other friends, and I've seen him cry like my other friends, and I've seen him laugh like my other friends.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that would have been hard watching that.
Yeah, he had a lot of nicknames that a lot of the local neighborhood kids gave him that I didn't use.
It's tough to ask it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can imagine.
Yeah, that's horrible. Kids can be mean.
Yeah,
Very,
they
very
sure
mean.
can be.
Oh.
And that was the whole point.
Adults
was like,
can be mean.
adults go, well, that's the point of
Yeah.
the song. We were born innocent. We're not born prejudiced or racist. That has to be taught to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, that's, parents can be, adults can be a bad influence.
Yeah. Well, beautiful song.
Thank you.
So can you tell me a time where your music hit an audience member in a way that they personally needed to hear it and they came up and told you after your after your show?
It's an interesting question because it happened to me. You remember Emac and Bolio's here in Springfield? I was playing a show at Emac and Bolio's, and I played that song, Sound Painting, the first one that I played tonight. And some guy in the audience looks up, because I usually, back in those days, I would introduce the song as, this is my self-portrait as a musician. You know, painters paint pictures of themselves. This is how I paint. And so I called the song Sound Painting. And I had introduced the song as, this is my self-portrait as a musician. And so there was this guy sitting in the audience, like right up in the front. And when the song was over, he just looks at me and says, man, if that's your self-portrait, you are one beautiful soul.
Oh, that is awesome. That is very beautiful.
And then a couple of years later, like I told you, I had my living room was a band practice room. So some of my friends would like to have birthday parties at my house. They'd be like, hey, can I have my party at your house? We can have live music and everything. I'd say, sure, come on over. We have the birthday party. So this dude comes over to the house. We're playing music in my living room. We're having fun. And I play that song, Sound Painting. And this guy looks at me, and it's somebody that I didn't know. He came with a friend. And he looks at me and he says, I saw a guy play like that here in Springfield a couple of years ago at a little ice cream place downtown. And he said it was his musical self-portrait. I'm like, dude, that was me. Like here, these years later, 4 years later,
God.
he ends up at my house.
What?
And tells me, yeah, I saw somebody play very similarly to that. And he said it was his musical self-portrait. I'm like,
Oh my
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, that probably blew his mind.
It blew mine, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's beautiful.
So that one, not only did it touch me, and the song touched him, it also came full circle. We get to, I don't want to say it this way, but I'll say it. We get to touch each other again.
That's awesome. That's lovely. So, having lived in different parts of the country, what have you learned about people that gives you hope?
You're operating under the delusion, I'm kidding, that I have hope. That's a very hard question for me to ask, or answer. Please ask it again.
Oh yeah, no problem. So having lived in different parts of the country, what have you learned about people that gives you hope? Just thinking about all of your past experiences in
Right.
different venues and talking to different people.
I think what gives me hope, it goes back to the young people. I don't know if it's specific to an area of the country that I've lived in, but I think the young people of today are a lot more aware of what's going on than we were when we were 20, or me. I mean, I'm older than all you guys. I think they're more aware, and they're the ones who want to do something about it are doing something about it. I don't know. That's a hard question.
It's just that they're more aware.
I think
That's what gives you hope. Is more
that
people are aware.
More people have a greater awareness of the world, what's going on in the world, what's going on in the world around them, what's going on in the bigger picture world, and internet. Ups and downs,
Yeah,
The revolution will not be televised, the revolution will be live streamed.
absolutely. If someone listened to your entire catalog 50 years from now, what do you hope they would discover about the person behind the songs?
That everything I wrote was true to my heart.
I like that. Well, I will let you get to your music once again.
45 minutes.
This is called Sound and Light. A lot of people talk, go toward the light or run away from the light, or oftentimes light is considered to be the thing. But there's also sound. There's frequencies, the sound waves. So I think both are equally important to nurture the sound and the light. So this is called Sound and Light. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to do some rapid fire questions. So, first thing that comes to mind. Let me find them again. Okay. Rush or the Bee Gees?
Rush.
What was it?
Rush.
Rush. Okay. Mountain town or city skyline?
That depends on my mood. I'd rather live in a mountain town, but I'd rather go out and party in a city skyline.
Yeah, so Boulder and Denver were perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coffee, tea, or something stronger?
Coffee all the way.
A song you wish you had written?
Miracles by the Jefferson Airplane. Jefferson Airplane. Which version of them were they?
Most underrated musician of all time?
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a hard one. Because there are so many.
What's the first one that comes to mind?
Michael Hedges.
Okay. Favorite road trip snack?
Chips.
Chips. Need something crunchy.
Yeah. Keeps you awake.
One word that describes this season of your life.
Gestation.
Gestation. Okay. If you could share one piece of advice when you're with your younger self, when you first picked up your guitar, what would it be?
Don't pay attention to the people who tell you that they think that they know what you should do. Dude, you should move to Nashville. Blah, 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 blah. And everybody keeps telling, dude, you're so good, you should do this, you should do that.
No.
Stick with my gut.
Nice. Well, I'll let you get to your next song.
This one's called Your Eyes. And there is only so much more that I can do, and so much more that I can take. It's all the reason for what I give, and what I'm willing to accept. I've done so much that I cannot turn back. There is so much that I should know. Oh, are you ever gonna
So what part of being a musician still feels magical?
All of it.
That's wonderful. I like to hear that. I really do.
There's nothing about it that doesn't feel magical. At times, sometimes it feels like a chore when you like haul equipment and you know that's not magical. Hauling equipment is not magical. That's my answer. But it's never been magical. I hate hauling equipment.
Yeah.
But I mean everything else.
What's the most magical part?
Being able to play music with my son.
Oh yes, yes. That is so special. I love that a lot.
Being able to call the people that I play music with family.
Yeah, and it's a different kind.
It's not the dynamic of
Yeah.
well I gotta go do my 9 to 5.
Right.
These are people like the bass player of my band and I've been playing together for like 18 years.
Ah, that is awesome. That's awesome. Like a lot of people don't even have a relationship,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a romantic relationship
That's-
that long.
That's lasted twice as long as both of my marriages.
Wow.
Maybe not combined.
What's a lesson that traveling taught you that staying in one place never could?
That everywhere you go, there's still messed up stuff. like oh, you grew up in a certain area of the country. The grass is always greener. You want to go somewhere else. You want to check it out, and I get that. I did it. I've moved across the country 6 times. But wherever you go, there you are. The problems that you have in your hometown are going to follow you to your next place. So be prepared to deal with that there too. You know, I mean, a lot, not all of it, but a lot of the messed up things that are going on in your life are sometimes caused by ourselves. So just because I left this part of the world and moved to this part of the world, that baggage came with me. So just because you're moving across the country doesn't mean everything's going to be...
Yeah, you need a heal.
You need to heal.
Yeah, you need a heal.
But I'm not trying to discourage moving across the country. It's awesome. It's stressful. It takes a lot. But that will help in your healing. Being able to see that the rest of the world is just like me. We all have our issues, our baggage, and our loves, and our accomplishments. And it doesn't matter where you go, you're going to find people who have their baggage and have their accomplishments. You're not going to run away from your problems by moving to a different area.
That's absolutely right. Well, before we wrap up tonight, it's been amazing. What is one thing you hope people carry away with them after spending an evening with your music?
One thing that I hope people can go away with, take with them, spending an evening with my music. That life is beautiful. It can be beautiful. Be authentic. Write your own songs. So cliche. Dance like no one's watching. Sing like no one's listening. But write your own songs. I've always thought as a songwriter that it's very, very hard to be secretive. I write songs about the things that mean the most to me. So I can't, like, if I got a crush on somebody, then people are going to know it because I'm writing a song about her, you know, and so it's very hard to keep secrets. But that's okay, you know, live authentically. Don't be afraid to let people know who you are. And if it's kind of a litmus test, they don't like, you know, what they see on you.
They're not your
They're
people.
not your people.
Yeah, they're not your people.
And so don't waste the time on them. And they can go do their own thing.
Yeah.
Not judging them either. We're not, you know.
So just be fully authentic
Yeah.
and just go with it.
Paint
Don't
your
care.
nails if you want to.
Yeah,
Wear the makeup if
Yeah.
you want to.
absolutely. Well,
Or
I
the-
love it.
Wear the pants if you want to.
Yeah. Well, it has been wonderful. I'm so
Thank
glad that you came to do a session. Hopefully, we'll do a session with Simon one day.
Yeah.
That would be so cool to see you guys play together. Where can they find you on the interwebs?
I am on Spotify. I'm on all of the streaming services, all of them. But you got to spell my name Mykl. Perkins, just like normal.
Mhm.
I'm on YouTube. There's some videos of me on YouTube from live shows, as well as just me sitting in my bedroom picking this guitar. I mean, Spotify, Mykle Perkins. I've got 2 CDs out in circulation. Covers a lot of what I've written. Some of the stuff on YouTube is stuff that you won't find on Spotify. So those are, YouTube and Spotify.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have you play us out one last song.
All right.
And thank you to everybody that tuned in, and thank you for anybody that's down there on the patio. Sometimes we get people stopping in. But until next time, guys, make sure to stay safe and come join us out on the scene.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
This one is called Darkness in the Shadows. It's probably the oldest song I'm playing tonight. I was 19 when I wrote this, so that's 40 years ago. Another one of those songs that I had given up on for a long time, and then with my band that I talk about that I've been for the last 15, 17 years, they were like, well, what's some of the old stuff you used to? What's some of your old songs that you haven't played in a while? And so I played this, and everybody jumped in. I'm like, oh my God, it's like a whole new song now.
Sadness in the scares me, shadows of wisdoms that could be. Darkness holds the secret, shadows hide you in all you see. Walking through a crowd I see